pick two candidates to read. First, I will be picking Ritika. She has to change her name. She has to change her name to Ritika. The second person I would be picking is Sanjana Jagannath. Okay. The first person to go with this reading is when you read, you have to probably understand. You need to understand and read it. It's the most unusual festival I have been to. Okay. I want Ritika to talk. If her audio is not working, I'm going to pick another person. Let's try Ritika first.
Last year, I visited a small village near the city.
You go with the topic, Ritika. You go with the topic also. Everyone should understand this. Yeah, go for it.
The most unusual festival I have been to by Danny Key.
Dian,
Last
you
year,
can say it's a name only, Dian Key. Okay, go for it.
Last year, I visited a small village near the city of Gloucester, England, Gloucester, England, where a very special and unusual race takes place once a year. It is called Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling. On Saturday at the beginning of spring, people from all over the world go to Cooper Hill to see the race. The first written information about the race was in a message sent to the local government in 1826. So 1622. So nobody know when it is really started. Each year, the event becomes more and more popular with people coming from all over the world to take part and watch. The way the race works as follows. There is a very large piece of cheese which is round like a wheel and weight up about 4 kilograms. One of the people in charge of the event sent the large piece of cheese down the hill, and half a second later, everyone taking part ran down the hill after the cheese. In the past, the cheese has hit people watching the race and injured them. It is not just the spectators who get injured. Many of the people running down the hill get serious injuries too. The injuries are usually broken ankles and legs as the runner loses control coming down the steep hill. There are also a lot of local peoples helping to catch the runner, so they do not fall over and hurt themselves. They are called catchers. This event has become so famous that it appears on television all over the world, on the BBC network and also on Transworld Sports. People watching this event think it is very strange and that the people taking part are crazy.
Okay. I know, first, just to get started, how nervous it could be. That nervous energy was shown in your tone. Don't worry, you're going to be all right. Okay. Here is the thing. Don't underestimate this exercise. You have to fill in 5 boxes and you have to throw three sentences out. You have to really fit in, right? Second time, Sanjana Jagannath is going to read it. And while she reads it, everyone should try to understand again this one, because the reading understanding is very important. Then you look at the answer. In the exam also, you do the same thing. Couple of times you read, get the core message of the passage. Then you look at answering. Okay, don't try to go very fast because there are so many choices out there. I'm going to go with Sanjana Jagannathan to read this again. The most
unusual festival I have been to by Granny Key. Last year, I visited a small village near the city of
Gloucester. It's a name, just a proper name. Now you don't have to worry much if you really pronounce it bad, because they do it on their own. Gloucester. Go for it.
England, where a very special and unusual race takes place once a year. It's called the Cooper Hills Cheese Rolling. On a Saturday the beginning of spring, people from all over the world go to Cooper's Hill to see the race. The first written information about the race was in a message sent to the local government in 1826. So nobody knows when it really started. Each year, the event becomes more and more popular, with the people coming from all over the world to take part and to watch. The way the race works is as follows. There is a very large piece of cheese which is round like a wheel and weighs about 4 kilograms. One of the people in charge of the event sends a large piece of cheese down the hill, and half a second later, everyone taking part runs down the hill after the cheese. In the past, the cheese has hit people watching the race and injure them. This is not just a spectators who get
Spectators, audience, spectators, go for it.
injured. Many of the people running down the hill get serious injuries too. The injuries are usually broken ankles and legs as the runners lose control coming down the steep hill. There are also lots of local people helping to catch the runners so they don't fall over and hurt themselves. They are called catchers. This event has become so famous that it appears on television all over the world, on BBC network, and also on Trans World Sports. People watching this event think it is very strange, and that the people taking part are crazy.
Okay, you get an idea. Good job, Sanjana. Good job, good job. We get an idea, right? We get an idea what it is. A couple of persons have read now. So once, twice you got a chance to read yourself also while they were reading. And now this is what it is going to be. Higher level, it will be even more complicated here. Only one line, just one sentence is removed. So you have to pick it up and you go with it. You have to give me the answer for 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It could be it could be just a letter from A through H, one of those. And you have to send me a private message, no, a direct message, not to everyone. You have to first write your answers in your notebook. Then you have to type it in the chat.
Dinner or sometimes able to the word in the message shows the events already traditions. So nobody knows it is really started.
Speak with your mind. Speak. Don't talk. Don't go very fast. Take your time. Go back and forth. Prior to the gap, after the gap, read very carefully, closely. Take care of both the parts, prior to the gap and also after the gap.